Hey Journey family, Pastor Stephen here, and today we're going to talk about practical ministry. Practical ministry out of Romans chapter 16. Verse 1 in Romans 16 says this, I commend to you our sister Phoebe, a servant of the church in Cenchrea, that you may welcome her in the Lord in a way worthy of the saints, and help her in whatever she may need from you. For she has been a patron of many, and of myself as well. When you read Romans 16, what you see is, you see a list of names of people that Paul is doing life with, that Paul has done ministry with, that Paul has been served by, he's served them. And I love he opens with Phoebe saying she's been a patron, meaning time, treasure, and talent. She has served Paul and others in ministry. And I want to remind us today that Christianity is always practical. It's not just about what we know. It's not just about our hearts. It's not just about what we do, but it's incredibly holistic and practical for our whole being. And so with this jumping off point out of Romans 16 and talking about practical ministry, I want to challenge you with 3 questions today. Where's your heart? Where's your head? And where's your hands? Meaning, what is it that you need to know regarding your mind? What do you need to learn? What are you learning? In order to fulfill the calling that God has on your life, what do you need to know? What do you need to be reading? Where's your heart? Second question, where's your heart? What's the bleeding edge of your walk with Jesus? I talked about this before. One of my favorite authors, A.W. Tozer, has this book called The Pursuit of God, where he talks about rending the veil, meaning when we go from death to life in Jesus Christ and putting our faith in Jesus, then there's still this dead flesh that hangs on to us. That's just that if we leave that dead flesh there, it would actually infect the rest of our life in him. And so we need to go to the great physician to have him cut off that old self in us. And that creates a bleeding edge, right? That then God heals and then we grow to become more like Jesus. So where's the bleeding edge of your walk with Jesus, of your heart work? Where do you need to grow? Where are you growing? I know for me, the area I'm growing the most is grace, being gracious to people, being kind to people. In this pandemic, living in my home with all my kids and my wife, not going anywhere, grace upon grace. I've just been learning, and God has been, he's been taking off old parts of me, and I've been growing in grace. It's been amazing. And then finally, hands. What is it that God's called you to do? What have you done? What are you doing right now in ministry? And where's God calling you to go? When you read Romans 16, this first half, you see over and over again lists of people. These people are practically doing ministry. These people are having their hearts grow in grace. They understand theology and who Paul is and who the gospel is, who Jesus is, what the gospel is and who Jesus is. So head, heart, and hands, practical ministry today, holistic ministry. We want to know the right things. We want to have a changed heart in Jesus, and we want to go out and impact our community. I love you, church, and I pray that today, wherever area you need to grow in, you would be a fully fleshed out Christian and powerful person, empowered by the Spirit, knowing who Jesus is and what he's done, having your heart changed by Jesus and his grace, and then going out and serving the community for Jesus' glory and your joy. You are greater in the eyes of the Lord than you are on your own. Love you, church.